What's going on, guys? It's Toasty T-Man here, back at it again today with your weekly Zur inspection. Now, I hope you guys have been doing great. As you can see from my background here, Zur is obviously in the EDZ Winding Cove. Nothing new, as we know. If you haven't paid attention to previous videos on this channel, just follow me quickly to see out where he is, and let's see what is in stock for us. Now that you've found where Zur is, let's see what's in his inventory for us this week. Mr. Zur, give me what you got. Perfect. First up, weapon of the week is Vigilance Wing. Nothing new here. Really good for new players. It's a really good 5-burst pulse rifle. Heals you heals you when your friends die. Really good for trios because it obviously gives you additional stats. As you hear noise in the background. But yes, a very good pulse rifle, especially with the catalyst. I can't remember what the catalyst gives it. I think it just gives it more overall stats, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, definitely worth it. If you're a new player, pick this up. Hunters, this week you get Frosties with really high recovery. I can definitely recommend this. This is kind of just one of those put on, forget about it exotics. Really good for your neutral game on any class. I prefer to run with Stasis, Frosties, Frozen, you get the idea. But yes, definitely put it on. I'd say get it. It's got high recovery, just to keep one in your back pocket. And obviously, if you don't own it, more than welcome to pick it up. Titans, you get Insurmountable Skull Fort, which is kick me in the face, please. Basically, arc melees just regen themselves, and you get health regen on arc melee kills. Very decent, a very basic exotic. I think the stats are a bit mid. If you don't own it, get it. Can work in Titan exotics, but I think Heart of Inmost Light is a lot stronger on Arc Titan. Warlocks, you get Crown of Tempest. Obviously, your kind of go-to arc what do you call it, arc ability, arc spamming exotic. Definitely pretty decent. You're able to chain a lot of, if you can keep the chaining going well, you get your regen quite good. I do see here at Jolt Final Blows restore arc abilities. Yes, I do see they did change that Jolt kills also provide that ability. And then obviously it just gives you a longer Storm Trance, which is always pretty decent. Obviously Storm Trance is not good really in PvE. Chaos Reach is normally the better one to go for PvE. But hey, if you like doing a lot of ad clear and low end content, more than worth a pick up if you don't own it. But yeah, mobility on the high end, so unfortunately, if you already own a better one, I wouldn't recommend it at all. Going on to the last exotics, or exotic weapon, should I say? We got Hawkmoon, very mid, as well as Deadman's Tail. I wouldn't pick up either of these. Surplus, it could be decent if you enjoy it, but not good for PvP. And then additionally, Deadman's Tail, 4th time to charm, is a PvE role, but not something I'd recommend either. Going back to legendaries, nothing I can really recommend this week except for the Lonesome. If sidearms finally get their limelight shine, should I say? It's got rapid hit slide shot, and if you got the ability to go full max range with this one, it's sad that it doesn't have kill clip, but slide shot, not a bad perk if you want to go for that full range stacking on this, because with the range masterwork, ricochet rounds, and of course full ball, pretty decent, pretty good roll, and then slide shot also giving you that additional range. So definitely pick it up if you think sidearms, if you're fitting sidearms for next season, when everything else basically gets normalized with zoom and such. Other than that, what I can recommend is 5 recurring impacts and 5 no reprieves, if you have your deep side harmonizers and you need to finish up crafting. But other than that, not really anything else. If you don't have a wave frame, get deafening. But yeah, that's about it. Titans. Your armor pieces this week are pretty good. I can say high chest piece recovery, high discipline, definitely a pickup if you want more recovery build, and got pretty mediocre resilience, so you slap a resilience mod on that, it's quite fair. Gauntlet's also pretty good. Not as good as the chest piece, I'd say, but definitely pretty decent for a strength build and an intellect build, because you can also obviously put on more mods on there. The helmet, very good resilience, in fact. Disgusting resilience and really mediocre or like pretty high in discipline and intellect. Definitely pick up the helmet as well as the boots, which give you high resilience and recovery as well with high discipline again. But definitely 2 pickups, I'd say, is the chest piece and the boots. And if you just like the look of the armor, obviously for transmogging. With that being said, let's quickly jump over to the Warlock to see what they have in store. Warlocks, you're next, so let's quickly see what Zur's in store for you this time. So, come on, Zur, give Warlocks something good this week. Arms. Okay, not too bad. Let's start off with things with a positive note. Zoe finally gives us a roll in Warlocks that are above 50, should I say, compared to last week. This time being high recovery, high discipline, I can maybe recommend the Gauntlets in this case. Definitely pretty decent. Unfortunately, the mobility stat is a bit high fetched there, but if you're looking for something in a pinch, just to give you a little bit more discipline, I'd definitely pick this up. Next thing, chest piece, high recovery, high resilience, high discipline. Definitely pick this up, especially if you're starting out. It's at least above 53. It's a 63 stat roll, unfortunately, but at the end of the day, you can slap a resilience mod on this, and you got high recovery, high discipline, and high resilience at the end of the day as well. If you're going for those triple stats of 100 tier stats. Moving on, helmet for the Warlocks, I can definitely say strength is a bit high, unfortunately, and well, you can do always a melee build at the end of the day. However, resilience and recovery is a little bit on the low end, so I wouldn't recommend it. If it didn't roll so high into mobility, I wouldn't take it at all, so I would give this one a pass. And then finally, the boots, unfortunately, the same thing as the helmet, is that too high mobility stat roll, unfortunately. It's got good strength rolls, but other than that, I wouldn't really recommend it. So this week for the Warlocks, take on the chest piece. That being said, let's quickly hop over to the Hunter. And so finally we're here on the Hunters, so let's see what Zer has in store for the juicy, jumpy boys. Come on Zer, give us the good rolls. I'll definitely take that this one. High strength, high discipline, a bit split over the two, but still medium stat rolls. Obviously got high recovery. Definitely pick up the gauntlets if you're going to do an Arc Hunter. Moving on to the chest piece. Chest piece has got incredibly high resilience. Definitely pick that up for the Hunter. It's really good on all general subclasses. Slap a mobility mod in there. Obviously you want the high resilience for that good PvE gains. High intellect unfortunately, but still pretty good. Resilience gains. Finally, not finally, the helmet. The helmet I wouldn't even recommend. The stats are all over the place. It's got high resilience. Intellect, I mean. But oh well, at the end of the day, skip the helmet altogether. And then finally, the booties. For the Hunter, incredibly good resilience and really high mobility, at least where you want it, and then also high discipline at the end of the day. So definitely a pickup from me. I'd say definitely pick up the boots and probably the chest piece as well, if I had to give you any recommendations this week. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekly Zer inspection. Obviously, next week it's going to be Solstice, so it's going to be very glowy armor everywhere. But that being said, I hope Zer brought something this week for you. I hope you got that Vigilance Ring if you haven't gotten it ready, if you're a new player at least. Got some good stat armor. But with that being said, remember, stay toasty. Cheers.